Hey guys, this is Bo. Welcome back. So I decided enough's enough. I'm sick of building just one small mining vessel. I want to make sure that this mining vessel can take out an entire small asteroid in one chunk, and that's exactly what I did. I built a matrix. It's a drill matrix, which is 76 by I think 60 or something like that. It's huge. There's 382 drills on the front of this thing. Let's just go by it. Start from the beginning, okay? Now I wanted to be able to say, let's take one of these like asteroids and just drill the whole thing in one shot. So, laid myself out a grid. The grid is pretty easy. Ooh, it gets a little bit laggy here, but that's just because there's so many things. Basically, there's a connector, a conveyor, three conveyor pipes, and then another conveyor hooked up to the drill. And I did this about a bunch of times. There we go. There's a frame right. As you see, pretty big. Pretty damn big. The lights actually are just to tell me where the cockpit is, so don't look at it like crazy. So the gist is there's a bunch of conveyors and the pipes, which all then go into an ejector. The ejector, let's go on inside the big... Oh god, it's starting to get so laggy. There's so many freaking things to look at. Okay, here we go. Ah, god. Okay, so below this conveyor is a collector. Below that collector is an ejector. So we're basically ejecting everything from that big mining rig directly into a collector, which then goes right into this conveyor, straight into the refinery, and then allows our assembler to work just like normal. No problem. This is the main ship. The whole purpose of this big ship is simply just to house the refinery. I mean, it's nothing too much to it. Up here is just the reactor up here, and it is boring as you can get. There's a good amount of gyros on the actual ship, but here I have an ass load of gyros just because I need to make sure this thing does not move. I put up a whole thing of thrusters so that way it can play. The total weight of the entire rig is about 1.8 million kilograms, which is pretty big. So let's go ahead and kick this guy up. This might be interesting. So we're inside the big dude, the mining matrix. There are, as you can see, 380 drills. Holy shit, yo! Let's make sure they're all being grabbed. They are. 380 drills. Wow. Turn them all on. Oh! You can see it vibrating around just a little bit. It's connected, obviously, through landing gears. Alright, let's get in. Alright, so first things first. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so it's not so loud. Here we go. Alright. So it's pretty well centered up. Let's get this thing going. So we got to get in nice and close. Now I didn't put any large thrusters on this because I want it to go slow. I do not want this thing going fast. If it goes fast, we're going to be in big trouble pretty quickly because we're going to be scraping the drill faces against the rock. And I want to do it super slow, like 0.1 meters a second. I know it can go faster, but what I'm trying to do here is just gauge it by looking when I see the black. There it goes, right there. Okay, so they're just waiting until all the black goes away. There we go. Because the one thing I'm worried about more than anything is just pressing the drill straight in and breaking some of the drill heads off. Alright, there you go. Okay, so let's get out of this thing for right now. I'm all turned around. There we go. Let's shut these damn drills off and go inspect what we got. Okay, come on. Alright, let's go inspect inside. And more importantly, just take a little quick look just to make sure all of our drills are not, like, destroyed. Alright, good. All the drills look fine. Okay, so going in, so if everything was working properly, we should... Oh, I think I hear that refinery. Alright, let's go check it out. So there's our refinery with just a buttload of gravel already, okay? So obviously everything's coming in just fine, getting a lot of gravel. Remember, we're only doing a very small chunk of that just to see what's up. So what we're going to do now is, as you could guess, we're going to mine the whole damn asteroid. At least as much as we can get. I think we're going to miss a couple parts on the edges. But we're going to push straight through this thing and just see what we get. Okay, I don't think if there's any ores or anything in here, because I have the ore detectors on and didn't see anything. That will obviously have a lot of ores. But this, it might. But the whole point is just to see if I can push through a full asteroid. So let's cue the time lapse. So guys, we decided to stop just a little bit before the end of going through the whole thing. It was taking kind of a while. One interesting thing that was happening was actually that I would just barely move this thing. I mean, we're talking like I'd tap the W key to go forward, and you would, as you saw, like some parts would just come at you. Or I don't know if it's the ship moving very slightly or if it's the asteroid moving very slightly, but it was like you'd touch it, you have to wait like 10-20 seconds just to make sure nothing else was rotating or nothing was going, because if you press in too hard and let's say that the ship or the asteroid was to move on you, that would be bad. You could ruin a bunch of drills, but we were just fine. Let's see how much we did. That wasn't even a full. I mean, look at that. Look how that is, like totally flat. Alright, let's see what we got. The cockpit is where again? There we go. Okay, let's go on in here. Oh god, you can hear that. Refinery is just jamming. Okay, come on, let me in. There we go. And okay. Ah, wow. That is a lot of gravel. That is a hell of a lot of stone. Wow, 11,000 kilograms of stone. Now again, what we'd probably try to do is hit a place where there wasn't as much stone. But that, I think I remember right, it's 2 to like half to 1, but we were talking like 30,000 kilograms worth of gravel. Just so much. So this is a great way to mine out a bunch of stuff, but just kind of keep in mind it's going to take a little while simply because of the mass, the scale of the thing. You can't rush it. If you rush it, it will just ruin your day. But it's a working concept. It will do the job, and this is just insanity. So 360 drill mining rig, yeah, easy. You certainly can. It wouldn't be the most cheap thing to build in survival, but you could always make this bigger or smaller as you get material. So I would make a smaller grid, maybe a 4x4 grid, and then you could have 16 drills going and do some major damage. But mass is good for these mining drills. The more mass you have, the more stable they are. The more stable they are, the less they rotate when you get in there. So pretty sick, guys. So if that was if you'd like that, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about my Space Engineers mining rig. Obviously it's a little bit crazy, but at the same time it does the job. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you soon. See ya.